Hey, Thunder fans, alongside head coach Sylvain Cloutier, Rob Lapolis here, getting you some off-season news with Coach Cloutier here as the Thunder heading into the off-season. And Coach, just go back, reminisce on the season. You and associate head coach Ben Holmstrom come in, a new team. You maybe didn't have total control over the players that were already here. What did you make of the season, though, and being able to get into the playoffs, and you had some good runs?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it was a really good season, right? Our goal was to make the playoffs. When we got hired and we were brought in, and it's a lot of the mention was we need to get into playoffs, make the playoffs. And there's already a lot of good pieces in place when we came on board, so we tried to add to our group. Now with this off season, obviously it still hurts that we lost to Maine Game 7, and you know, you never get over it really if you're a competitor and you compete. I mean, Homer talked about it again today, and obviously we're disappointed in that. And, you know, we tried it and we want to move on from it, but we're still watching the other teams play. We wish we were the ones playing. So right now our focus is to make sure we jump on early on players. But as you know, we can't sign anyone until June 23rd. That's when it opens up. So the only players we can really speak with right now is our own guys. So yeah, we've been busy with that and obviously talking with agents and trying to see who the free agents are out there from Europe or in our league also. So, well, yeah, we got a big job ahead of us.
You guys had that big 10-game win streak middle of the season, cooled off a little bit after that. You get into the playoffs, though, and despite how you got into the playoffs, maybe a little cool down the stretch, you guys in that first round, trailing the Mariners 3-1, you get two huge back-to-back overtime wins, force a Game 7. You're right there, game tied in the third period, just that close, and maybe that much more motivation here in the offseason.
Yeah, I mean, we were really close. You know, the guys we had in our room, obviously, you know, they didn't quit. They kept battling and kept plugging away, and that's what you want from your group. And you know, obviously losing McManus, getting injured, and losing Reed at the back end, those were two big pieces. But also, you know, we forget about Brennan Pearson. We lost the start of the year. He was one of our big defensemen we had, and we lost him for this season. And you know, losing Isley, then we got him back for the playoffs, and he hadn't played all season, so you can see towards the end he was coming around. But overall, yeah, no, we were happy. We battled, we competed, but like I said, you know, it still hurts that we lost. But you know, we're winning 1-0 too in Game 7, so you know, two unlucky breaks there. But yeah, we were proud of our guys, and you know, they can hold their head up high, and they battle right to the end. But like I said, it does hurt when you lose.
A lot of changes, and not only here, but in Utica with the Comets, new assistant general manager there, and how will that maybe change things with the relationship between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, the relationship's been great, right, with Mr. McKinnon last year coming in and getting to know him and working with him. And right now, last week, I ended up speaking with Utica with Ryan Perrant. Obviously, the relationship's been there. We talked with Ryan most of the year last year, and we want to keep that open. And obviously, they're making plans for what they're going to do, and we're trying to make plans for what we want to do. So we had some nice chat, and we're gonna catch up again. And yeah, no, the relationship's been great with New Jersey and Utica, and we want to keep that going.
Talk about what you're looking to improve on most, maybe here in the off season.
Well, our division was pretty heavy last season, so you know, we got to add some pieces. Obviously, we know that we'd like to get bigger and faster. Everyone does. You know, you look like a team like Florida. We love the way they play that style, and you know, and our fans love when we play hard and heavy here in this building. So we'd like to add some size at the back and some size up front. But also, it's not all about size, right? There's guys that are a bit smaller and they play like they're 6'3" and 6'4". So we just want guys that have the will and have the heart and character that come here and make this community proud.
And you only get 4 veteran roster spots as well.
Yeah, the veteran rule, you know, obviously maybe in their negotiation they should ask for more spots, but we understand that it's a rule. And yeah, we have maybe a couple guys that became veterans this year, so there is decisions there to be made. And we know we like our veterans. They've done a great job for us, and it's going to be the next few weeks here. We're going to be busy here making decisions.
That is Coach Sylvain Cloutier getting a bit of a idea how the offseason is going to go and what they're looking to improve on here for the 2026-27 season. Alongside head coach Sylvain Cloutier, Rob Lapolis. We'll talk to you soon.